All right, let's go over some back squat technique. I want to go over some common errors that are critical that will enhance your performance significantly. All the techniques I show you are for performance enhancement, for efficient movement. That's what we're after. I want you guys to treat your squats, your movements in the workouts just like you do your wrestling moves. If you become an efficient mover under this barbell, you will be a more efficient mover on the mat. These mechanics aren't just for moving the barbell, they're universal mechanics. They all transfer. That's why they're chosen, okay? They're fundamental. They transfer to anything you do, including the wrestling mat. So let's dive into this real quick. And if you want your techniques reviewed like this, send them to me. Corbin sent them to me on Facebook. Send them to me any way you can. Send me a link, put it on YouTube, and then send me a link and I'll take a look at it. For learning purposes, this isn't to throw anybody under the bus. We all make these mistakes. These are all common mistakes. And if you clean them up, they go a long way to making you a better mover. And that's what we're after. Okay, so to start,
keep your head up.
Okay. After he started to ascend, then he retracted his blades and pushed his chest out and got a rigid core. Try to do that before you descend. Pull the blades back like you have a pencil between your blades and you're trying to hold that together. Set your core. You can even take a breath and hold it to brace the core, the abs, the lower back. The depth here is great. This is our standard. We're trying to take the hip crease below the kneecap. That's what we want because we're always doing that in wrestling. And if you don't train at a certain range of motion, you won't be good at that range of motion. We want to be kings of level change. You've heard that word before in wrestling and clinics and coaching. Level change is key. And if you can level change with twice your body weight on your shoulders, do it efficiently, accurately, with coordination and balance, then level changing on the wrestling mat becomes easy. No matter what your opponent's doing to you, what kind of resistance he's giving you. Okay, so stick that chest out, pinch the blades. Pretty good. Looks pretty solid here. Now, what I want to watch on the way down and the way up, this is very important, is the knee path, okay? Is the knee over the toes. So I'd like to see this knee out here. See where the toes pointed? And if we draw a line straight up, it should intersect the middle of the kneecap. Okay, and you can see that here on this video. All right, he's going over proper, or I don't even like that word, best squat techniques. Okay, that's a better word. Feet flat at the whole time, knees in line with the toes. This will allow you, it may not make any sense, but after you watch it 1,000 times, it'll allow you to keep good posture, keep you from tilting forward. Because as you'll see, Corbin loses balance and tilts forward a little too much. When you're doing any barbell movement, you want the bar to be over the shoelaces at all times. And if you tilt forward, the bar will go towards the toes. And that's being off balance. Okay, so watch how these experienced lifters fight to keep their knees out.
Eliminating any rotational force,
on these
anatomy and mobility. Focus on squats and applications.
His deviated inward a little bit, but he's fighting to keep those knees out, and he's got 500 pounds on there. Ridiculous weight. He definitely has 500 pounds on there. Those are 55 pounds each. Okay, watch how he fights to keep his knees out over the toes. Good posture. Blades pinch, chest out. Bar is over the shoelaces right now. I can't see because I don't have the right angle, but based on all the other checkpoints, I know that bar is over his shoelaces. Okay, he's not tilting forward too far. We all have different anatomy, long torsos, short torsos, long femurs, short femurs. So everybody's squat will
About
look
an
a little
Olympic squat
different.
here. Some of the details on
Like her, she has a long torso, short femurs, so
depth,
she can
bottom
stay upright more.
position, and stance.
Watch how her knees deviated inward and then she pushed them back out.
We're talking specifically about an Olympic squat here. Some of the details on depth, bottom position, and
deviated inward, but then she did a good job fighting them back out.
Stance will vary for other types of squats and applications.
Same here. His deviated in, not bad. And the fact that he's holding the tension of trying to continuously press those knees out is good. Even if they do deviate inward, hold the pressure outward, makes your squat stronger. Okay. See how he's sticking his chest out, pinching the blades.
The following points are principles that apply to everyone, but there will be.
See the bottom of the squat? This is what we're after, and this is what Corbin did a great job doing. This is the hip crease. There's the kneecap. Hip crease goes below the kneecap. Essentially what we're looking for, though, ultimately is just full flexion of the knee. This is what wrestlers have to be good at under any situation with any load, because your opponent's going to come down hard on you. He's going to down block on you. He's going to stuff your head while your knee is in this position. Are your knees useless when you're here? Or are your knees powerful? Are your legs powerful when you're here? Are you able to just go down, up, level change? Remember, that's agility. Okay, the ability to go down and right back up is agility. That's direction change. Okay, so
Will be variation in the exact positions among weightlifters due to factors like proportions, hip anatomy, and mobility. Focus on meeting the criteria of the principles rather than trying to replicate another lifter's squat.
Okay.
First,
I don't want to overload this video. What are we at? 7 minutes already. I want you to focus on those knees. Okay, focus on that depth, keeping those feet flat. When you get those knees out, you'll be able to be more upright like you saw in these videos.
Let's determine your stance. Stand with your heels around hip 1, but there will be.
See how she's more upright? It's because her knees are out. Just like the big guy here. His knees are out. It helps you stay upright. Okay, knees in, you'll tilt forward. And you'll lose your balance a little bit coming forward. But this squat is looking really good. It's not, these are minor tweaks. Just keep fighting. Set your core before you go. Begin with knees pushed out. Think about grabbing the ground with that pinky toe. All right, keep those heels firmly planted. Think about bar path over shoelaces at all times. Okay. And one thing I want to reiterate is squat depth. All of our squats are to the same depth, even thrusters. So when you're doing a Fran-like workout, the thrusters and pull-ups, hit that full depth. It matters. I don't care if it hurts your score. Okay, I don't care if you have to go lighter. We want killer movement. And if you don't train at a certain range of motion, you won't be killer at moving at that range of motion. And wrestling demands every range of motions. So that's what we're ultimately after. We're not after little tricks to amplify our Metcon score or little tricks to increase our back squat. I've had kids tell me they could squat 400 pounds, high schoolers, and they show me a twisted quarter squat. The hip crease doesn't even get near the kneecap. It's above the kneecap. Okay, let's see if I can pause. Oop, that's about it right there. They show me that, and they say, that's my squat. It's like, that's the farthest you go. Well, if you train like that, that will be your limitation. I've taken, and this is normal, I've taken kids that said they could do 300, 400 pounds like that, and then start deloading the bar and teaching them how to go below parallel. don't have the skill to go below parallel. We have to do it with an empty bar. So this kid said he could do 400 pounds, test him on 95, can't take 95 below parallel. So what happens when you weigh 215 and your opponent weighs 215 and he's got you stuck below parallel in a wrestling match? You're gonna be stuck. Okay, that's I want to make the example concrete. Of course, there's plenty of nuance when it comes to this subject, but that's a very concrete example. Okay, so send me your videos to be critiqued. All of the things that we do, all the mechanics, all the little details I'm showing you are for very specific, purposeful reasons. And when we need to do these things, there's nothing I give you that is just a nice to have. It's a need to have. Okay?